Hey guys, and welcome back to the Prescot Road to Glory. It's episode 40. We are back in the FA Cup, and once again, we are taking on Manchester United in another episode. Coming out in our third strip, James Savage leads the lineup. We've still got a bit of a rotated team due to fitness levels and the next game against Manchester City, who currently are up there battling for the league title. So getting the game off and underway is Finn Hampson back to Jake Sim, who makes a start. He plays it wide, and Daniel Johnson, another man in the team. But there's Luke Shaw playing a first time volley over the top. Marcus Rashford's in, and he puts it just wide of Verpis's goal. Poor defence there by Prescott. Daniel Johnson's got a challenge better for them balls. Luke Shaw on the volley, right back over on his weak foot. Marcus Rashford takes it down brilliantly and puts it just wide of Verpis's post. There comes Daniel Johnson again. Finn Hampson playing up front with Toby Hill. He drops it back for James Savage. Rashford on him, and Rashford wins it back now. And Marcus Rashford tries to get around Adam Rusk, but can't, and lays it back for Martial. Here is Fred. Fred plays it further down the line for Rashford again. Tries to put it in. Rusk is there. Rashford still got it. Caldwell and Rusk mix up there, and it's Rashford with a huge opportunity shot off Travis Hampson, and Prescott will come away with Daniel Clark with the football. Here's James Savage now for Prescott. Daniel Clark out on that left-hand side, cuts inside well, plays it back to James Savage. Here is Travis Hampson. Daniel Johnson plays it to Finn Hampson. Turned well. Can he get the ball into the box? Cuts it back, lays it back for Daniel Johnson off the crossbar. Huge opportunity there for the young man on this right-hand side, hitting the crossbar. Man United split open, brilliantly done by Prescott to build the ball up the way they did, and they just couldn't find the finish at the end of it all. It's back now with Lindelof. He finds his partner at the back, Phil Jones. Man United now got a lot of room to move up front. Here's Martial to Shaw. Floats one in for Rashford, and Verpis just about gets it away, and DeMarco clears it out for a Manchester United throw-in with less than 20 seconds to go in the first half. It's going to be a quick one. 1-2 with Young and Mata. Back to Mata. Who's going to get the ball into the box for United? Lingard lays it off. Pogba. Martial gets it out his feet. He again lays it off. Tries to receive the pass back from Mata. Broken up by the Prescott defence. And Prescott now hold on till half-time. Paul Pogba and his men. They've had 3 or 4 good chances. Prescott had that one with Daniel Johnson early in the game. But that's been everything in this first half. So Marcus Rashford gets the second half underway now for both teams. And Manchester United look to come out and control the football once again, playing that long ball towards Rashford. Jake Sim competes and wins it, and Stephen Caldwell drops it off. Lingard wins it back off Clark though, but Clark regains the ball and plays it to Travis Hampson. Now here's Daniel Johnson now. Prescott trying to build up from the back with Stephen Caldwell now. He'll bring it forward, looking for options. He's not got any, he's going to play it to Daniel Clark. Brilliantly kept by Prescott, but Jake Sim a wayward pass, but James Savage luckily pick it up. And here's Daniel Johnson inside for Toby Hill. He plays it to Finn Hampson, goes for the shot early, first time, and puts it wide of David De Gea's post. Simon Deeley knows that's another huge opportunity for the visitors here today, and they know that they are on Manchester United's heels now and are playing good football. We narrowly lost to them last time out to a Marcus Rashford goal, and right now we're competing again. Here we are now we're gone. Juan Mata floats it up for Rashford, heads it down. Lindelof high up, tries to play that wide for Shaw, it does. And Luke Shaw floats one in. Adam Rusk and Paul Pogba compete. Martial off the post, it looks like, from this angle. And Man United, again, with a huge opportunity. It might have been a Verpis save. Let's take a look on this replay now. It's floated in. Rashford heads it down brilliantly. Martial, it's off the post, in fact, from Anthony Martial there. Again, United putting pressure on with 10 minutes to go. Lingard looking for Fred, is it? No, but it's going to be broken up, and Daniel Clark has it for Prescott. Here's Toby Hill. First time ball. Finn Hampson's in the back behind the defence. No United player will catch him. He goes to chip De Gea, who somehow gets a hand to it and puts it out for a Manchester United. Put it out for a corner there. Brilliantly counter-attacking football there from Prescott. And at the end of it all, they only get a corner out of it, though. They need to be taking these chances against these big teams, do Prescott. So the corner is going to be taken by James Savage. Joe Bairns has come on for Daniel Johnson with 9 minutes to go. Prescott completed 85% of passes. Put in a Caldwell at the near post. puts it wide, and that'll be a goal kick now for Manchester United. Very unfortunate. Good ball in by Savage, low and hard, and Caldwell dives at it and only finds the side netting. Here come Prescott again with Daniel Clark playing it to Joe Burns. And Joe Burns will drive forward with the ball. Can he get a ball to the box? He's got 2 to aim for. Burns puts it across, Ashley Young away. Headed down. There it is again. There's David De Gea going long. Not much stoppage time left. Here's Jesse Lingard laying it back to Lindelof, who wins it. Clark gets around. Lingard gets around Sim. Over for Martial. Travis Hampson can't get back. Martial strokes it home. Less than a minute to go. Manchester United lead in this FA Cup tie. Anthony Martial might have sealed it for the Red Devils as they all invade the pitch, get a big piley on, and Manchester United once again nick it against Prescott, and that could be the win for Manchester United here at the Theatre of Dreams. Celebration still continuing, just trying to take as many seconds off the clock as they can so the visitors can't get any more attacks in. And again, it's a great ball out wide there by, I can't see who number 7 is there, but Martial cuts him well and slides it into the back of the net. And the captain, James Savage, is to be replaced by Neil Riley with not many seconds to go. We're going to have to get it forward quick, our Prescott. Hampson gives it to Caldwell again to Hampson now. Finn Hampson's around Pogba. He's running at Phil Jones and Ashley Young. Daniel Clark tries to play it back. Phil Jones is there. Back to De Gea, who kicks it long. And that will be the full-time whistle. Anthony Martial in the 94th minute gets the winning goal to send Manchester United through to the next round of the FA Cup, leaving Prescott in a not good situation with only the league to focus on, and they're down there on the table, let me tell you that. So Simon Deeley once again sits down in front of the media. And he's going to be asked, you rested some players in the last match and as a result failed to get the win. What were your thoughts on Joe Burns' senior performance? He didn't play that many minutes, came on, didn't affect the game at all. Simon Deeley believes that it's a shame what happened out there, but I was impressed with his play. He's not the reason that we slipped, that the wind slipped through our fingers, and rightly so. Defending his play is Simon Deeley there. And now we'll look ahead to the next game against Manchester City. So here's the team: Fogarty, Kenny, Pout, Rusk, Nisted, Wiley and Savage, Woodburn, Hampson, Mills, and Toby Hill will lead the line for this Prescott, who we're going to have to look to counter-attack against a team like Manchester City with the way they play with the ball. So here we are now, back under the lights at Prescot Astros. It's been a while since we last played here. And of course we are entertaining the current champions and the current league leaders, Manchester City. There's our Prescott Ultras trying to get behind the team. James Pout, welcome back to the centre of defence, replacing Jake Sim at the back. As John Stone's also getting a looking at by the TV cameras going into this game. So it'll be Toby Hill to get the second game of this episode underway, and he does so to James Pout. Typical Prescott tactic, long towards Jack Mills, who can't win it against Zinchenko. But Jack Mills sneaks back in there and wins it. He gives it to Luke Nisted. He's also back to replace Travis Hampson. Zinchenko there again, and it's forward for Gabriel Jesus. He plays it for Sterling now. Sterling can't come inside Nisted, and Nisted wins it. Sterling goes down holding his face there. Here is Rodrigo. Plays it out wide for David Silva. Going up against one. Can't get past him, but it's deflected into the path of Riyad Mahrez. But there is Toby Hill with a big challenge. And it will be a Manchester City throw-in in the Prescott final third. 23 minutes gone. Prescott are holding their own. 0-0 the last time these two teams met. João Cancelo puts it in. Rusk gets a foot to it. And it's a battle now between Wiley and Mahrez. Mahrez wins it. Still going is Riyad Mahrez to Jesus. And he strokes it past Paul Fogarty. And the visitors, Manchester City, take the lead. Gabriel Jesus gets the first goal. And the champions lead here at Prescott Astros. Two Manchester clubs now currently dominating Prescott through the last game in Manchester United winning 1-0. And City now take the lead with 25 minutes gone. And it's a much harder to climb against a team like Manchester City than Manchester United, but we have faith that this Prescott team can get themselves back in the game. With Luke Nisted playing a ball up for Toby Hill. It's going to fall from, he goes to header! And somehow Ederson keeps it out and João Cancelo away. Finn Hampson wins it though. Here's Woodburn. That fires up the shot. blocked by Laporte, and Zinchenko and Jack Mills are battle on this left-hand side. And it's back to Laporte and De Bruyne now. City again are looking to come forward with Raheem Sterling. Good bit of work by Prescott. Toby Hill couldn't find the back of the net. There's a chance now for City to double their lead. Neil Wiley hacks down Raheem Sterling there, and the referee immediately blows the free kick there. And it looks like he's going to let Neil Wiley off with this one, is the referee, and he is. Free kick though, Zinchenko and Kevin De Bruyne both over it, and it is De Bruyne! It's safely into the hands of Paul Fogarty there. 1 minute stoppage time. Prescott probably going to look to see it out till half time. Fogarty kicks it high and long, looking for Toby Hill. Flicks it on to Laporte though. And that is half time here in the Premier League at Prescott Astros. It's currently Prescott 0. Manchester City and Gabriel Jesus' goal is the only difference for them winning in this game. And he gets the second half underway, a short ball. And it's right the way back to the Manchester City centre halves now. As De Bruyne comes deep to collect and gives it to Sterling. Tries to get around Mills and does. Zinchenko lays it back to Raheem Sterling now up against Luke Nisted. Puts a good ball in. James Pout away, only as far as Kevin De Bruyne. And Paul Fogarty has to produce an amazing save there. What a shot it was by Kevin De Bruyne. But an equally as good save from Paul Fogarty there. James Pout, great clearance. No, Ben Woodburn needs to be close to De Bruyne there, and Fogarty denies a top-class finish for De Bruyne there. So now De Bruyne will go out and take this corner. 69% possession for Manchester City so far. It is not going Prescott's way at all in this game. As he puts it in now, it's way by Toby Hill. Zinchenko on the edge of the box. Brings it down, somehow keeps it alive. Here he is now, bringing it forward. I'm going to go wide for João Cancelo, the right back. Here's Riyad Mahrez, put the ball in for Gabriel Jesus! Floats it past Paul Fogarty, and 5 minutes into the second half, Gabriel Jesus and Manchester City both double their tallies for the evening. And that is a great goal by Manchester City. Brilliant ball in now by Riyad Mahrez now on his left foot. Floats it in. Jesus gets enough on it over Fogarty and doubles Prescott lead, and that doubles Manchester City lead against Prescott. And that could be game, set, and match already in this game for the visitors. James Pout will go long looking for Jack Mills. Here we are now, not long to go in this game, coming up to the hour mark, and Luke Nisted's got a lot of room to move. Plays it inside for Toby Hill. He lays it back to Jack Mills. Cross to come in. It's put in. Toby Hill can't quite get the scissor kick on target. And that's another opportunity wasted for Prescott. And again, taking these chances against these teams is what's important for this team. We're not going to get many, and when we get opportunities like this, they need to be hitting at least the target from Toby Hill. Manchester City looking to punish Prescott now. Raheem Sterling inside one. Sterling to Jesus on a hat-trick, remember. He lays it, keeps hold of it still. Jesus wants the hat-trick! Off the post, and now James Savage has it. But De Bruyne, Zinchenko wins it back though. Here we are now on this left-hand side with right-hand side with Mahrez. Puts it on his left foot. Jesus straight into the hands of Fogarty this time. And he'll kick it clear quick, looking for a counter-attack. Intercepted by David Silva. De Bruyne to Silva. Wiley intervenes. Here's Glenn Murray now. He'll play it to Finn Hampson. Now Finn Hampson looks to take on John Stones and does very well, does Finn Hampson. Chased in. The angle's closing in on him for Henderson. Puts it back. And Ederson and his defence survived there as he was looking for Joe Burns. Was Finn Hampson there? Less than a minute to go till the full-time whistle, and Prescott still trail. Woodburn. Joe Burns puts a ball in straight into the hands of Ederson, and that will be game, set and match when he kicks this long. The referee blows the final whistle. It does finish here in the Premier League. Manchester City 2, Prescott 0. Gabriel Jesus with both goals. James Savage and Prescott once again come off disappointed with their performance as Prescott fall to stay 16th. Lucky enough, still 6 points clear of Nottingham Forest in 18th place. But anyway, guys, I've been Finn21H. I hope you've enjoyed episode 40 of the Prescott Road to Glory. I'll see you in the next one when we play Chelsea in the opening game.